I've been getting a lot of questions about training and everything that's going on right now. Like, what's the best way to train for our members and people in part of our community? We've developed some really cool, like just some body weight training exercises and like a single kettlebell type of training program for people. And then the next questions come as well. I don't got a heavy enough kettlebell, or I don't have enough equipment, and the body weight stuff is nice, but is it really gonna kick my butt enough to stay in shape? And so I wanted to address just a few things to people that may have questions about training during these crazy times. And I've been doing this a while. I've been in the fitness field for about 20 years, and I would say that right now, for most people, with all the craziness and uncertainty in the world, isn't the time to be trying to crush your body with personal records, and really continuing on with the way you were training before everything has unfolded over the last few weeks. And everyone's free to do what they want. And if your body feels good and you feel awesome, then go for it and train the way you feel is appropriate for you. But I also know that during these times of high stress, we don't even understand the underlying stress that our body's under. And then when you add a bunch of training to this, a lot of people end up increasing their stress levels with training and depleting their immune system, which you really need right now. And it creates more stress and more cortisol and more other things in our body that we really don't need to be dealing with right now. The underlying stresses that we're all dealing with is underlying and depleting us. So yes, physical activity is super important right now. Yes, exercise is very important right now. But going hardcore, I don't believe is the number one thing we should be focusing on right now, or setting huge PR goals. It's about time to get maybe good reps in. It's now, I believe, time to focus on the imbalances. If you are a hardcore workout person, then yes, and you have access to some cool equipment, then continue to train. But also, don't feel like you need to be hitting 80 and 90% of your old numbers, and don't get down and hard on yourself for not lifting the weights that you think you should be lifting, because nothing is normal anymore. And we need to really be taking care of our bodies. Now, I believe, is the time for us to focus on a little bit of cardio conditioning. Now is the time to be focusing more on extra mobility work and stretching. One of the best things I think anyone can do right now is added a lot of walking and add things to their life that they know they should have been doing for the past couple years, but maybe have been kind of avoiding. And so these are the times to really focus on those type of things, focusing on your health. During these times of quarantine, we have tons of food around us, so maybe a little bit more, like, people are stocking up on everything. I know my house definitely doesn't have a shortage of M&Ms right now, and it's really easy to grab an extra handful of M&Ms as I'm walking by to watch more Tiger King. But I think that these are the times to focus on our health, to focus on decreasing stress, to focus on increased physical activity at moderate doses and mild intensity, rather than focusing on high intensity training or pushing personal records right now. I know it might feel good in the immediate future to push a little bit harder. It's almost like a drug effect. But at the end of the day, you'll find that it might start depleting you over time as this drags on longer and longer. And focusing on the things that we should be doing of recovery, mobility, and basic conditioning and moderate levels of intensity, I think are really great things to focus on right now, and just staying consistently active as best as you can. Over just kicking your ass with some hardcore burpee workouts that are really popular right now. So, or trying to set, squat PRs right now. So anyway, I'm happy to answer any questions anyone might have on fitness, nutrition, or anything like that. As this time goes on, I'll try and stay connected with everyone as best as possible. You can message me here on Facebook. You can email me at danny@tucsonstrength.com. And I'm happy to reach out to anyone and be of support as best as we can. Thanks so much.